it like to...
And my hair care company, Blake Brown, my goodness gracious!
Guess what I'm returning? Every single one of Blake Brown's hair care products.
I'm here to de-influence you from getting the Blake Brown line from Blake Lively.
What happens when one of Hollywood's brightest stars stumbles into controversy? Blake Lively, known for her enchanting roles and stunning looks, has recently found herself at the center of a surprising storm over her hair care line. Fans who once idolized her are now left questioning, is Blake's brand the real deal or just another celebrity endorsement gone wrong? As whispers of outrage and demand for refunds echo through social media, the saga of Blake Lively's hair care venture has taken a twist nobody saw coming. Buckle up, because this story is about to reveal the startling truths behind the glam. The excitement around Blake Lively's hair care line was palpable. After years of speculation and a carefully planned marketing strategy, she unveiled her brand in July 2024. The launch event was star-studded, with influencers and celebrities alike flocking to support the actress-turned-entrepreneur. The products hit the shelves with a unique twist, exclusive to Target and her personal website, creating a buzz that transcended typical beauty releases. Fans and beauty enthusiasts were intrigued, especially considering Blake's long-standing reputation for impeccable style and hair. The line promised to deliver salon-quality results from the comfort of home, tapping into the growing trend of at-home beauty treatments. Blake's followers couldn't wait to get their hands on the products, and the sales figures reflected that fervor. In the first week alone, her line generated a staggering $16 million in media impact value, making headlines across multiple platforms. It quickly became the talk of the town. With clever marketing and influencer endorsements, her hair care line became one of Target's most significant beauty launches. Shoppers flooded the stores, and online purchases skyrocketed, with sales soaring close to $5 million within just 3.5 weeks. Blake seemed poised to take the beauty industry by storm, and many industry insiders were eager to see if she would rival long-established beauty brands. There was a sense of excitement, a belief that Blake Lively was destined for beauty mogul status. However, as high as the optimism soared, dark clouds waited just around the corner. What happened next would change everything. But just when everything seemed perfect, like a fairy tale, the reality began to unfold. Customers who initially cheered for Blake's hair care line quickly shifted their voices to ones of disappointment and outrage. Within weeks of the launch, glowing praises turned to scathing reviews. Former fans took to social media platforms to vent their frustrations, revealing their personal experiences with her products. The very promises that led them to shell out hard-earned money were being unceremoniously shattered. The heart of the problem? The reviews highlighted a disheartening truth. Many of the products simply didn't work as advertised. Instead of transforming hair into glossy, luscious locks as promised, people found themselves facing waxy residues, sticky textures, and an overall lackluster performance. Those once eager to embrace the line now felt duped, a wave of buyer's remorse sweeping the beauty community as they collectively urged for refunds. What followed was a digital uprising. Hashtags calling for a boycott started trending, cropping up across Twitter and Instagram. With each gloomy post, the excitement surrounding her launch withered away. Blake's social channels found themselves inundated with a torrent of negative comments, leaving even her most loyal supporters questioning whether they had made a mistake by supporting her venture. The fallout was swift and brutal, leaving stores scrambling to process a mountain of returns, and many were left wondering how one of Hollywood's golden girls could fall so dramatically in the eyes of her fans. They felt misled and cheated, and suddenly, Blake Lively's once bright star dimmed as the betrayal brewed within her consumer base. But that wasn't the whole story. As the backlash gained momentum, whispers of a more extensive issue began to surface, reaching beyond just the product performance. As the backlash grew, social media took center stage, and the hashtag #BoycottBlakeLively hashtag began trending like wildfire. It wasn't just casual complaints anymore. Influencers, who once championed her products, were now waving red flags. They shared their own stories of disappointment, pointing out alarming ingredient lists and questionable quality in her hair care line. Secrets whispered behind closed doors started to surface, painting a troubling picture of the brand's integrity. It was a shocking turn of events for someone of Blake's stature. The very same platforms that once celebrated her now became the breeding ground for discontent and scrutiny. Videos highlighting the adverse reactions to her products went viral, and soon, experts followed suit. They dissected her formulas, claiming that several components could lead to adverse effects on hair health rather than improvement. The backlash intensified, with fans demanding accountability. Mentalities shifted from support to distrust almost overnight. Stores that proudly displayed her brand were inundated with inquiries and complaints. Many retailers faced their own crises as customers returned products en masse. Internal communications leaked, revealing that Target itself was grappling with tough decisions. The backlash had evolved into a social movement, calling for a reprieve from the hype surrounding her products. But that wasn't the whole story. The influential voices of social media turned into a formidable force, and they weren't done yet. As the hashtag Boycott Blake Lively movement gained momentum, the narrative surrounding her brand shifted dramatically, leaving questions about how this would affect her long-term chances in the beauty industry. Would she be able to regain her footing, or was this descent destined to continue? As Blake Lively navigated the murky waters of her beauty line's controversy, a new storm began brewing from an unexpected corner, her co-star Justin Baldoni. In a shocking turn of events, Baldoni filed a staggering $400 million lawsuit against both Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, accusing them of plotting to undermine his career. This legal battle escalated tensions not only within Hollywood, but also among fans eager to support their beloved actress. What sparked this lawsuit? Insight suggests that it may have begun with a fallout over blurred lines during their collaboration. Allegedly, Baldoni felt sidelined and wrongly portrayed in the media, leading him to believe it was a deliberate attempt by Blake and Ryan to damage his public image. The lawsuit claimed intentional infliction of emotional distress, as well as reputational harm, serious accusations that could shake anyone to their core. The scandal ignited a firestorm on social media, transforming into a trending topic that had fans split into factions. Many took to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to voice their opinions, creating hashtags that spread like wildfire. While some defended Blake, others saw the lawsuit as an opportunity to question her brand ethics and credibility as a businesswoman. Amid the legal turmoil, sources revealed that this lawsuit was far from a mere legal formality. It had the potential to taint all of her future ventures. With every headline, the image of Blake Lively, the glam goddess and fashion icon, began to tarnish, creating an avalanche of negative publicity that threatened to topple her burgeoning beauty empire. The legal ramifications quickly infiltrated the media, with tabloids and gossip sites saturating the internet with speculation about what would happen next. Fans couldn't help but speculate on whether this lawsuit would lead to a public feud, or if they could reconcile for the sake of their careers. A complex web of friendships and professional rivalries tangled beyond recognition. As the courtroom drama unfolded, many wondered whether this was the end of Blake Lively as a beauty mogul. In the realm of celebrity, where reputations are delicate and public perception can shift in an instant, this legal battle threatened to redefine the narrative around her career. With so much at stake and romance tangled in the courtroom, could she emerge victorious, or would this lawsuit seal her fate? As the dust settles from this turbulent chapter, Blake Lively might have a legal war on her hands, but its outcome isn't just about courtroom victories. It's about rebuilding her brand amidst the ruins and regaining the trust of fans that has now become precarious. What would it take for Blake Lively to reclaim her status? Would she rise again, or was this the beginning of a downward spiral? Only time will tell. As the fallout from Blake Lively's hair care line deepened, the need for effective crisis management became undeniable. Instead of retreating silently to regroup, Blake took a bold step to address the chaos head-on. She hosted a live Q&A session on Instagram, eager to connect with her fans directly, a risky move when your brand is under fire. In the session, she acknowledged the concerns surrounding her products and emphasized her commitment to quality. "I believe in this line, and I'm here to listen," she declared, her sincerity palpable, but skepticism loomed large among viewers. Many fans questioned whether a mere live session was enough to address the fundamental issues at play: poor product performance and damaging lawsuits. Yet, Blake wasn't done. Doubling down on her marketing strategy, she announced a collaboration with renowned hairstylists, promising to revamp her product lineup based on real consumer feedback. Could this be the game changer her brand desperately needed? The announcement brought mixed reactions. Some were intrigued, while others remained critical, saying it felt like a last-ditch effort to save face. Further complicating matters, Blake attempted to pivot the narrative by tying the rebranding to an upcoming launch event tied to her film. As she ramped up promotional activities, social media users remained skeptical, questioning whether the priority was truly the brand or the film. "Stop hiding behind your movies, Blake," one user tweeted, reflecting the frustration of disillusioned fans. In an unexpected twist, she revealed her commitment to sustainability, indicating that future products would feature eco-friendly ingredients and packaging. This appealing angle reignited some interest, capturing the attention of environmentally conscious consumers and compelling them to give her products another shot. But was it enough to mend the damaged trust? As whispers grew of a possible relaunch in the making, all eyes were on Blake as she grappled with the monumental task of redeeming her faltering beauty venture. The journey was arduous, but was it truly a comeback, or merely a desperate attempt to salvage the remnants of a fallen empire? The crisis management phase is pivotal as Blake Lively treads the thin line between rebound and regret. If she can successfully navigate this tumultuous period, she may just find a way back into the hearts of the consumers who once cheered her on. But in the fast-changing world of beauty, time is not on her side. How will she respond in the coming months? Only time will tell. It wasn't just the backlash from disappointed customers that sunk Blake's beauty venture. It was the relentless scrutiny that followed her. While her hair care products were being ripped to shreds online, Blake's own hair seemed to undergo its own trial by fire. Fans and critics alike pointed out that her hair didn't glimmer with the same shine promised by her line. Instead of being the picture of beauty and elegance, Blake often appeared with frizz and flyaways. The irony was palpable. How could someone promote a hair care brand when their own look didn't reflect the glowing results they advertised? This discrepancy turned her fans against her at an alarming rate. Comments flooded her social media pages, asking how she could sell products that didn't even work for her. It was a vicious cycle as more people joined the chorus of discontent, calling her out for a perceived lack of authenticity. Even the loyal fans that once adored her began to distance themselves from her brand narrative. And if that wasn't enough, the media picked up on her struggles, amplifying the narrative that Blake Lively was in way over her head. Speculation arose about whether her celebrity status could sell products if the merchandise failed to produce real results. Articles plastered the headlines with phrases like "Blake's beauty disaster" and "What happened to Lively's hair care dream?" The scrutiny was relentless, and her brand became synonymous with disappointment, leading to an avalanche of negative press. This combination of personal and public disapproval became the final straw. Blake's hair mishaps exemplified that perhaps her venture into the beauty industry was more about star power than substance. The viewers who used to cheer for her felt betrayed, and in a landscape where authenticity reigned supreme, Blake Lively suddenly seemed out of touch. Would she be able to reclaim her narrative and re-establish her credibility? Only time would tell. But for now, it appeared her beauty empire was teetering on the edge, dangling precariously as scrutiny turned into crisis. As the dust settles from this tumultuous chapter in Blake Lively's professional journey, an uncertain future looms over her hair care line. Can she make a comeback? Or is this the end of her venture before it had a chance to thrive? The road to redemption won't be easy. It requires a genuine reassessment of her brand. To rebuild trust, Blake must first connect with her audience on a more personal level. A heartfelt apology acknowledging the concerns raised by disappointed fans could go a long way. Transparency about the ingredients used in her products and a shift towards cleaner formulas may be vital to regain consumer confidence. Moreover, she should consider re-engaging with beauty community influencers, those who once championed her products but felt misled by the outcome. Enlisting their feedback during the reformulation process could not only create buzz, but also offer a sense of community involvement. And let's not overlook the potential of a strategic relaunch. A strong marketing campaign that highlights new brand values, like sustainability, inclusivity, and authentic results, would definitely put her back in the spotlight, showing consumers that she listens and learns from her missteps. The clock is ticking. Should Blake manage to pull off this strategic pivot, she might just reclaim her footing in the beauty industry. But if she fails to act decisively, she risks losing not only her hair care line but also her reputation as a multifaceted entrepreneur. The audience is watching with bated breath, eager to see if Blake Lively can turn this storm into a story of resilience, or if this is the final act of her beauty saga. What are your thoughts on this journey? Are you rooting for a comeback, or are you done with Blake's hair care line for good? Share your opinions in the comments below.